Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you're new to my channel, and welcome to Beauty with a Purpose. So today I have for you guys a full face of Wet n Wild products. I will even be trying to use all Wet n Wild brushes, tools, etc. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put this hair back, get it out of our face. I got this cute little headband at H&M for $2, and I forgot my mirror. Hold on. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and go in and prime our face. I have a few products here that are not Wet n Wild, but that I will be using, and the first one is this primer. So I'm going to be using this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer to prime all of my face. I'm still breaking out, and I still don't know why. And yes, my background changed again. So next I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water, and we're just gonna prime, set, and refresh primer water. And I'm gonna just spray this on my face. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the brows. And I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. Now this is not the precise one. This is the one that has the tip like this. That's why I don't really like it. I don't really like that definer type tip, so that's why I don't use it that often. For the brows right now, the only reason I don't really like this pencil is because I feel like I can't get as precise as I need to, like with doing like hair like strokes and stuff like that. Like some people are good with it. I just don't feel like I am. I feel like my tail doesn't end up like sharp enough and everything like that. So yeah. Okay, so I did pick up this Wet n Wild concealer, and I got mine in the shade Light Honey, and this is just what it looks like. This concealer has been through the ringer. My boys have been putting it on my computer screen, on my mirror, on themselves. This poor little concealer did not make it, because I've had it set out so that way I wouldn't forget to record this video, and I should have just put it up. And yeah, they were putting it everywhere. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Wet n Wild beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna blend that out. This is a lot more creamier than I remember it being whenever I very first tried it. Okay, next we are going to go in with this Wet n Wild palette in the shade Rose in the Air, and I'm going to be taking that cream shade to go ahead and set my eyelids. Exciting! Something exciting is I cleaned all of my makeup brushes and beauty sponges, and maybe now I'll stop breaking out, but it's always so satisfying until you gotta get them dirty. Always. So anyways, I'm going to be taking this is a large concealer brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to be taking this to set down the eyelids. And these brushes, I believe, that I'm going to be using are about $1 to $2. The most expensive tool that they have, like, are their Luxe brushes, and then like the sponge is $3. But if you don't want the Luxe brushes, these ones are really good. The ones with the white and pink ones, I think they're awesome. I have no problem with them whatsoever. They've lasted me a long time. They don't shed from washing them. So yeah. So next, I will be going ahead and taking this orangey transition shade right here, and I'm just going to be blending that into the crease. And I'm going to take the Wet n Wild crease brush, and then again, like I said, these brushes run from like $1 to $2, I believe. At Walmart, I'm pretty sure you can even find them for 93 cents. My favorite thing about this palette is that they have two different transition shades. So for somebody who's more fair and then someone who's a little bit more deep, I think that's awesome, because then it's not just targeting one specific shade range of people, I guess you could say, but multiple different ethnicities can use it. Okay, next I'm going to go in with that even more orangey shade, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and in my lower crease. So I'm going to take this brush that I got from the Tetris line from Ipsy. It's a more precise crease brush, and I'm just going to be using that to apply that color to my lids, to my outer corner and lower crease. And I know that I've definitely done this look that I'm about to do before, but I'm kind of in a rush while filming this, so it's something that simple it is. So next I'm gonna go ahead and be going and taking that gold shade, and we're just gonna pack this onto the lid where we don't have any product. So like right here where you don't see any product, that's where we're going to be applying that gold shade. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger to do that. Taking that first brush that we used the transition color on, and we're just going to make sure that everything is nice and blended out and nothing is patchy. And then going back in with that large concealer brush and that cream shade, we're gonna go ahead and set the brow bone with that. We'll highlight the brow bone. And the only mascara that I could find in stores was this Wet n Wild Mega Wear Concealer. And so yeah, this one was 93 cents. I have it in the shade Very Black. This is just what the wand looks like. Very, very old school wand. And so we're gonna go ahead and curl our lashes and then just see how this is. Don't have very high hopes for it being 93 cents. Plus, my older sister already told me that it sucks. So I'm already going in here prejudging and stereotyping this mascara because it's cheap, so I'm stereotyping it and prejudging because somebody told me it was already bad. Okay, it's definitely messy, but I don't think it's terrible. So I can't really complain about this mascara. Like I said, it's not terrible. It does more lengthening than it does like volumizing and thickening the lashes, but it's not terrible. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so we're just gonna try to let what's on my eyelids dry a little bit, and then we'll go back and clean it up. But in the meantime, I did get these lashes. These were 93 cents as well, and these are in the style Shutter Shop. Now they don't look the best. Let me get my little scissors. Okay, so now these don't look the best, and they have a lot of extra band on them on the ends, if you can tell. So I am gonna have to trim those. And then I'm gonna go in with my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive Lash Glue. Apply that. I'm really not mad at this mascara. Like, it's not terrible. So while this dries, I'm gonna clean up this mascara. Oh, I don't think it was dry all the way. So mascara takes a really long time to dry, apparently. Yeah, really long time to dry. Because I'm cleaning it, and then like if I push my lashes down, then it gets underneath, so it takes a really, really long time to dry. I'm pretty sure these look super fake from the top. What do y'all think? When I'm editing, I'll probably be like, yeah, it does look super fake. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the other one. That lash is really, really hard to apply. It's hard to work with the band. Like, you'll get one side down and then the other side will pop up, and then you'll get that side down and the other side will pop up. So that was annoying, but got it done. Okay, so next we're gonna be going, okay, so they have like 3 foundations that are good that I've heard people talk about. And that first is the Photo Focus foundation in the stick form, in the liquid form, and I have this one in the shade Golden Getaway. And then they also have their cushion foundation, which is really good. It's just it's a lot more sheer coverage. And then they also do have a stick foundation. But today I'm going to be going ahead and going in with this one, which is like their original good foundation, the first one that they came out with. And we're going to be applying this to our face. And then I would recommend going in light-handed with this because this has a lot of coverage, and also you can make your skin look terrible if you apply too much. Or at least my skin looked terrible when I applied. So going back in with my Wet n Wild sponge, we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. Okay, I am taking this concealer just to kind of hide all these blemishes. Why I won't stop breaking out, I don't know. Like I said, I think it was my makeup brushes, but I cleaned them, so let's see if things get better. Now I'm just going to be taking this in the usual spots that I conceal, and so... Okay, going back in with that sponge, and we're just going to be blending everything out. I don't know how people like this concealer. I don't like it, still don't like it. Now to set all of that down, they do have two powders. They have this one, which is their powder foundation, and this one's in the shade Natural Beige, and this one's just too pink for me at this point and broken and shattered, and that's why I won't be using that one. And then they have their loose setting powders, and I have mine in the shade Banana, and that's what we're going to be setting our face with. And it's a really big tub, but it's also super duper messy. Well, that concealer creased immediately. Just living life for 2 minutes and you get creasy concealer. Okay, and then as always for the rest of my face, I'm gonna take what's on the cap and a big fluffy powder brush. This one is from Wet n Wild. It's like $1 to $2. Again, it's the one with the pink bristles, white and pink bristles. And we're just gonna dust this on the rest of our face. Very lightly. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with that first transition shade that we used. And I'm gonna go in on the same brush, only I'm gonna pinch it when I apply it, so that way it's more precise on my lower lash line. And the eyelash is lifting up already. And that's really all I'm gonna do for the lower lash line, and just go back in with that excess and just kind of blend it out just a little bit. Going back in with this mascara, we're just gonna coat the lower lashes. For bronzer, I have this Color Icon bronzer in this shade Palm Beach Ready. It looks super duper shimmery, which I'm not a fan of. Because usually shimmery means glitter, and I don't like glitter. Hoping it was a spray over. It's not. That's like a highlighter for really deep skin tones. I don't even want to bronze today. But we will. I don't have a Wet n Wild bronzer brush, so I'm gonna use my Ulta Beauty bronzer brush. There's, again, can y'all see that? There's glitter on my forehead. Bronzes you. You're just gonna have a whole ton of shimmer with it. Going in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. Be applying this with this, I'm pretty sure this is the Wet n Wild contour brush, but we're gonna use it for blush. Wet n Wild loves a shimmer, don't they? Because this blush is shimmery as well. Allie's gonna look like a disco ball today. Woo, if those aren't glowy, shimmery cheeks, I don't know what is. And I also don't have a highlighter brush. So we're gonna go in with the Real Techniques one. Well, actually this one, and it has no name. It's just a little brush that I'm gonna use for highlighting. And the one thing that is supposed to have shimmer in it, the highlighter powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Not that I need anymore, but why not? Okay, I'm gonna try to build up this mascara on the lower lashes, and so I'm gonna do one more coat. For my lips, I have two lipsticks. I have Cinnamon Spice and Coraline. This one is Cinnamon Spice, and this one is Coraline. And I'm gonna go with Coraline. As much as I want to go with Cinnamon Spice, that's just more of a fall color. So Coraline it is. I don't have a lip liner, so let's just go. I'm gonna curl our lashes so that way this can stop looking stupid. Oh, it looks even more stupid. Like the one time I want an eyelash to fold down. On camera, my skin looks great, but up close it looks dry and powdery and pory. Okay, so last thing that's not Wet n Wild is this e.l.f. Brow Wow Brow Setting Gel. And so we're going to just put those in place. My brows are a lot darker than usual today. And then last, to set everything in place, all the shimmer and all, is the Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. And then we're gonna go in with our sponge and just press that all in and hope that it helps us out today. Okay guys, this is it for today's video on a full face of Wet n Wild makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed. The lashes are okay if the band wasn't stupid. I don't like the bronzer because it's super shimmery. I really think the mascara is going to depend on your lashes because I don't have a problem with it, but I've also been putting castor oil on my eyelashes night and day for about 2 months now. So that's really helped out. And other than that, I know I like all the other products. I still hate this concealer, so I don't like all the other products because I don't like this concealer. And this bronzer is just super shimmery. It bronzed pretty, like the color is pretty. I just wish it didn't have so much dang shimmer in it. And so other than that, that is it. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, but always remember that Jesus loves you more. Bye guys. Mwah.